Blog Talk Radio.
Hello, people. Good day. How are you doing? Today is Sunday, July 27th, 2014. Wow, that just went somewhere else. Good day, good night. How you breathing? How you breathing? My name is Irene Ratliff with Street Meat Company. Irene Ratliff with Street Meat Company. We are a community organization. We are trying to partner up with other people inside their communities doing this and doing that. Yay, okay, we're always looking for people to work with and partner up with, especially if they're aligned with Street Meat, agenda. This is the truth. So the more I'm talking about Street Meat, the more I realize, yes, we're about community beautification. Yes, we do care about human civil constitutional rights. But, hey, there's other people doing that. That's why we have Kite Society. You understand? Okay. And we're involved in and want to participate with, what is that? Ecosystems. So anyway, I had a conversation with somebody today, and it was in regards to the auditorium. Now, the conversation was simple. My thing is, okay, I'm waiting on some information here and there so we can have a conversation about the auditorium. But the city owns the property, people. So that means that if we're trying to raise any money, to tell you the truth, when we're trying to raise some money, we don't really have to. You understand where I'm coming from? Like initially, they're like, oh, well, here it is, I need to raise some money. Well, in actuality, we can go ahead and, because the city owns it, ask them to get a loan and go ahead and build it, and then we can charge the residents money to enjoy or use the facility. Okay? You understand where I'm coming from? Where here it is, the loan in itself will pay for itself. But because we want to do, good governance or good business or have, some kind of fundraising ethics, we can bring forth our awareness, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. Oh, lo and behold, this man, I don't know. I disagree with you there. Don't get me misunderstood, yes. Hold on. You have to understand that Street Meat Company as an organization. Well, here it is. So I know that's right. But listen, hold up. Our interest is just that. We have an interest to help you in this area. Some of the other things, it depends on what it is, okay? Because, I tell you could be here. There's just a lot of things to get involved with. This is the truth, okay? So anyway, I'm like, dude, come on, calm down. You understand? I'm like, well, hold up. The question was, do we think that because, our apartment complex, they have swimming pools. Some of the houses, they may not have swimming pools. They have a swimming pool over there at the YMCA. I don't give a flying flip with because a W or an M is one of them. Boy, don't get too technical with me. Goodness gracious. I'm trying to work with you. So anyway, boy, I'm like, wow. Come on, you want to fight to help? So anyway, they want to say something about this is scripture, the part of the scripture. I'm like, honey, I ain't going to feel to you. It's just not like that. We got a lot of people out there working, doing things for people, and why in the world you want to focus on me like that? Okay, come on, some envy. Envy what? Honey, if they want to talk about their kingdom and they just over there having a gay time, that's your business. What the hell have to do with me? However, what? Anyway, moving right along from that, I'm like, wow, no, not wild. Don't call Bon Jovi. Anyway. Okay, I know. Catch up. Anyway, so we're working on that. So we hear this. So to tell you the truth, even my effort, it just seems like, we already got that knocked down. Talking about Barge Road. Okay, should I go ahead and just push myself away from that particular project? I don't know. I want some seed bugs. So the thing is there's some seed bugs that need to go over there. So I will get in contact with because there's actually this HUD is involved with that, and I need to get in contact with HUD, and I have not done that yet. I do, so they can assess the area. Then I also want to get in contact because even though the HUD property is actually also ran by a nonprofit entity too, so I'm going to get in contact with them. Because the thing is that Steve need to be over there. And this is the truth. Why? Because the apartment is right there in the front. And it is kind of active because you have the parking lot here. So yes, I'll get on that before I actually go and ask the neighbors. Okay, so that's a couple of phone calls there. And he's like, well, so anyway, I was asking him, I said, well, what do you, I'm like, well, I originally had called him because I need contact information. I know it ain't on my board yet, but I'm working on it. Listen, okay. So the original phone conversation was about the horseshoe. And the reason why is because I actually need help. And my explanation was that I actually am looking for sponsors that kind of help me out with the horseshoe area. So the thing is, I'm going to present a presentation. For the presentation, if I'm going to be, it will be for the horseshoe because it's a project. I need to make some contact right there, too. The reason why I need to go back over there and assess it to see if it's part of Fulton County sewage system. Okay, that means we're going to clean out and gut it out, all that stuff over there to see if it's a flow. So when it rains, we can actually see the water trickling down in the area. We can see if we can put some spray in there for the leaves on drop in there, this, that, and whatever they got going on. You feel me? So, and then you have the trees there and all them leaves, and then when you dig all that stuff up, maybe some mulch and some stones, maybe we have to put a trash can there for the people don't be littering, things like that, And, some of that stuff, that could get kind of pricey, especially when you start talking about raising a couple of dollars for the city or the Fulton County to get involved. Maybe we do need to give them a couple of dollars. You feel me? I don't know. We're just going to work on it. Matter of fact, maybe they could contract that out to me. Holy moly. I just realized, man, I don't have no ready folks. No, not that kind of ready. Good Lord. Anyways, wow. That was just a conversation today. I went to Laura, and I was like, I want some Italian food, so I went out to Maggiano's. Okay, can we do Cecilia's Raw Reality? I'm working on it. I do tell people, hey, let's go over here and have some grub over there. The reason why I want people to go over there and have their food, because I think that there's an opportunity to franchise that. And I just wonder if she knows that. Oh, I'm like, hold up. For our first, things from here to there, I know chicken and waffles is there, but you know what I mean. I know the food plantation is here and there. But I said, we're going to try to do Cecilia's. Now, I ain't going to feel to you. I don't know that woman's name. I'm just being optimistic. Okay. So I have explained, I'm also working with, tomorrow is a big day. Matter of fact, I kind of have a calendar. If you go on meetup.com/Ladette, you will see Ladette. Let's call it like that because that's really what it is. That's it. Oh, no, I'll make up a name. Anyway, if you go www.meetup.com/Ladette, you will see, hold on. Ladette. Category H. I want T to be silent. That it? Okay, something. Oh, we got the D in there. The X. I don't know. Just like they were going back and forth about Banu, Vene, Vana. It is Fanye. That's just the truth. Like say, they would say, okay, it was like S-A-I, S-A-Y. For real. Like Sade, Vene, Vene. Don't get it twisted. I know, they were going back and forth just trying to wrangle around with that. What pain? Shut up. Anyway, sit down. Go inside. I just say be quiet. I know. What y'all talking about? Okay. Let's see. So anyway, we're going to be doing that at Georgia State. They do have a small business department over there. I don't know how beneficial that is. I just learned that Mr. Leonard is a small business consultant. Once I kind of go through and look through all that, I don't know what that is. Can we organize that so we could, be effective, you know what I mean? And then we also have Al Sharpton will be in town. He's going to be with the Atlanta Bar Association, I think at the Hotel Marquise or one of them. He's going to be there at 2 o'clock on Tuesday. I don't know. I have to check my schedule. I'm going to see if I can go over there and participate with that. Yeah. Of course, we want to participate with the NAN group. That's every second and fourth Saturday to 12 o'clock, 12 to noon. Also participate with the Shrine of the Black Madonna, 1:30. I do have Canaras because the conversation when I went to NAN was about cultural, traditional awareness. Yes. Now I feel kind of, now I don't know about obligated, but the effort will be to practice Kwanzaa. And then, of course, we know that our communication in the Google Saba, and there's a reason why it was the tradition in itself is set that way so that people can have the repetition, right, to acknowledge that there's something. But, there's some things along the way. It just needs to have modification. So I don't know right now for a moment there. I mean, it's like, wow, for real, is it really all that complicated to decide if you can do it once a month or twice a month? Sometimes it could be like that. But I decided I think we'll try to do it twice a month. But go ahead and do Street Meet Mingle like that. Street Meet Mingle is on the first Sunday at 2 o'clock at the Southwest Library. I was wondering how I was going to go in. Where I was going to go to try to do some of the other places. So I'm thankful to be able to have the opportunity with Nan's group. He was like, well, we're going to try to go on not Saturdays. We'll try to establish an educational series. I was like, wonderful. So I'm going to try to do the educational series with them to talk about Nguzo Saba. We'll do the harvest table with their group on Saturdays. So that means that we will try to raise money with them, and, try to offer gifts and all that kind of stuff. So I'm like, wow, for real, maybe I could find a few people, because that's what he was like, well, maybe we could find a few people who, yeah, that's what we need to get. We need to get these few people. I said, I ain't going to feel to you, brother. All that we have to do is open up that book and just try to work it out, work on it. So I'm not going to, I can go and I can write a little note. But my obligation feels just like that. I can open up the book. I can set a table. I'm already doing the harvest table, okay? So that means that I still have everything set up a certain kind of way. However, I have a 10 candle holder, and I do not have the candles. So now I'm going to the Shrine of the Black Madonna. Shrine of the Black Madonna do sell Canaras, people. They do. They sell Canaras. They have the set, and then they also have this one that was kind of like individual. Yes, oh gosh. I do have a couple of dollars to go get that one. It's really small. So I was like, well, man, should I go ahead and just get that really small one? Then I have to get the candles, or should I just go ahead and get the big one? I think I better go ahead and get the big one. Because in the long run, okay, I had a little small one, okay, and then we're doing that, or, do a study the small one or should I do the big one? Which one y'all think? The small one or the big one? Small one or the big one? Okay. All right, I'll do the big one. Do the big one, have the conversation, and so it actually comes with the set, and it comes with the cup and all that. And I was like, well, I'm afraid to take my little stuff. All right, I'll keep that one brown, and we upgrade to the Nguzo Saba, to the gold. So I'm like, okay, I have to go ahead and get some little trinkets here and there. So I'm really excited about that too, So we can go ahead and just try to get it right and have some people have the understanding of what that is so other people can practice it. People are saying to me, oh, well, here it is. Oh, yeah, we do Coochie Coochie Leah. I'm like, I heard that. Where's the Nguzo Saba's children? You even got Coochie Coochie Leah over there, Umoja over there, Ujima over there, Ujama over there. It's no Nguzo Saba. Okay, how you going to break up his children? All his children need to be together. House of life. And here it is, people don't acknowledge, they want to just say, okay, well, we're going to do Umoja, and all of that, or collective working responsibility, and all of that's the same thing. Right? Iman? Anyway, let me see. Well, like I said, right now we're working on true amelioration. Every now and again, I just think about those ladies who kind of gripe at me, and I didn't know quite sure, I wasn't sure why. What have you done? I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm like, wow, huh? Ooh. Getting at, I know, right? Then I went somewhere else. But I was looking at Black Enterprise or Our World or whatever that was today, and I was really ecstatic. No, I'm not ecstatic, but I was enthused to learn that they have a honest man who actually is the president of the Carnival Corporation, for transportation. Carnival Cruises. Yes, people, Carnival Cruises. Yeah, that went somewhere else. Carnival Cruises actually have an honest president, okay, CEO with Carnival Cruises. So I know we was having this conversation about nautics and all that kind of stuff, but it just kind of opened the door a little bit for the conversation. Not saying that, hey, I know we here and there. I didn't ever say we weren't. But, I mean, I was just like, well, is he the founder? The founder done went somewhere else. The answer to that is I don't know. And I ain't going to feel too, I didn't even catch that man's name. I didn't. But I'm like, okay, good. I just thought it was there. I guess I'll pull it up when I'm ready to look at it, So anyway, I was just like, okay, yay, that's good news. So I was like, well, I wonder, once we get into that conversation, and, here and there, I wonder if, maybe I could have a conversation with him in regards to learning more about the business, if they have any, cruise ships that they selling, how we can get some discounts, how we can start that cruise line and do port of call over there in Africa. You know what I mean? Carnival Cruises ain't over there. Why do I want to give them all that team? Knock. Yes, honey. Yes, we can have a little port call coming right out of little Georgia, honey, South Carolina, somewhere, and doing a little, port of call over there in Africa, and that little island sitting all by itself in the Atlantic Ocean. Call them, let them know. Hi, how you doing? You can do Europe, too, I'm surprised that I wonder if we have cruise ships out of Georgia, because the thing is that Texas, when you go out of Galveston, it goes up to Europe. I think they do maybe it's a 7-day or 14-day cruise, but it leaves out of Galveston and goes to Europe. I'm like, maybe I'll go over there and cruise over there to Europe. Don't play. I thought it was kind of pricey, though. I'm like, honey, they shouldn't cost that much money. You go up there to Boston, not Boston, you go up there to New England, Newfoundland, and jump over there to New Brunswick, somewhere over there, then go to Greenland, then jump over there from Greenland and go to Iceland or Ireland. It's literally right there. They try to make it like it's all so far away. So yes, people, I would have wanted a ferry, because I don't know why over here to just a ferry ride should go from up there, New Brunswick, across over this Ireland, and even right there to the United Kingdom. And then here it is. They already have ferry rides up in Alaska, like the Bering Sea over there. When you go and see those little tracts of land, there's actually land over there, little islands that literally almost connect to Russia. Now, they got the little small island, the big island, that crosses over from Alaska, and then one big island, one little small island, and you get to Russia. So I was like, okay, I don't know, don't give me the figure, but it was like Petro somebody that was in Russia, and I was like, oh man, I want to go over there. So I was thinking about going through the Bering Sea and taking a little ferry. So I was like, okay, I'll go to Washington. Then from Washington, I'll go to Alaska, and they have like a little ferry that goes so far onto the islands in Alaska, and then it goes to, I don't know, they got Rat Island up there, and then they have several other little small islands. And I was like, yeah, I wonder what's going on them islands. Can I buy a couple of them? No, not buy them, but he has purchased them. So anyway, FYI for these people who want to talk about how the weather, do you know we have like 20,000 islands or more over there in the Pacific? So, honey, don't you think that some of them people may have migrated from those islands? You know, like Australia is. And so they talk about Easter Islands over there in Chile, right? So what it was is that Chile, when you go on the bottom, like the Antarctic, it's actually frozen land. So back in the day, you know, we used to see them people walking with them shoes going across the thing like that. Now, they were walking on snow. I mean, not snow, they were walking on ice. It does not ice up there in the Bering Sea. The water is kind of heavy, and it's deep waters up there. So, honey, no, that didn't freeze. So we have to look at Chile, which is Easter Island, and then you're just considering that they may have went from one island to the next island. They're kind of connected together. I mean, these little islands were, you know, you're able to hop here, and go there, and then you have Australia, and then you have New Zealand. You see where I'm coming from? So now they don't talk about any migration from those islands over into mainland, because it almost makes me wonder what is the distance between some of them, because when you look at it, you know, we used to be able to have ports of call from Mexico over into Hawaii, you know, but that's, I mean, really California, and they do that. But, you know, I didn't find them ships, so I didn't go back and forth with you on that. But some of those islands are really close to Latin America. They're not far, because, you know, considering, you know, I'm talking about like Latin America, Mexico, Guatemala, El Salvador, you know, that on the Pacific side. I'm like, honey, these people ain't riding their boats. They don't got no boats, and where if they got their boats, where they riding it to? You know what I mean? So anyway, so considering then I wanted to do ferry from there, but they already have it, and that's like $700. Okay, you can write up to, because I was like, okay, well, if I had the money, I would have did a continuing train system up in Alaska. No, Canada, excuse me, because there's Washington State, and then it just seems like there's no transportation, so you have to actually literally catch a ferry or maybe the bus. I don't even think the bus goes there, but I was like, okay, well, if you don't catch the bus, they have a ferry or it has to go all the way around. Let me explain something to you. Russia and Canada, both of them have a train system that goes straight across. So my thing was is that if I wanted to build a train system that goes from Canada through the United States all the way down to Argentina, okay? Don't get it twisted, yes. Because I'm like, well, if they can do that across, then you know I would want to go down. Because they have that Canada and Russia. Russia goes through 7 time zones, people. Okay? Russia. So, yes, considering Russia, they go from Moscow all the way to the other end. Well, actually, it goes across the other end, and it goes, actually, they have a train system and goes up into China. Okay? Then, looking at that, now we have to look at Canada. Canada goes all the way over here from New Brunswick almost, or New York over there, and then all the way across over there to Washington State. So anyway, I was like, okay, well, if I did a train, FYI, yes, honey, a train system should go from California to Las Vegas. I want to do that. You know, to do a train to go, because I'm like, wow, we got this train system. You mean to tell me that no one is utilizing that? And, you know, yeah, we're catching the bus, traffic is high and high on 15, and nobody thought about building no train system? Come on. So anyway, the train system would have been from Washington State, through Canada into Alaska. But anyway, I wanted to go back to this. So anyway, we used to see, you know, some of the people traveling, you know, they would show the ice. They would show, you know, snow, and they would have little igloo slippers and all that kind of stuff. Then when they were riding on the snow, or was they riding on ice? People, are y'all traveling? Have anybody went over there to Iceland yet? Not Iceland, what's that thing, Antarctica yet? Yes, people, they said they got cold drinks and they live in the igloos down there. Please, somebody, y'all traveling. So somebody go over there and tell us how Antarctica looks? Please, fill a fur coat or something. Anyway, moving right along from that conversation. But so anyway, the train system will go from Washington State over there to Canada, and then here it is. You have Anchorage, Alaska, which kind of sits up in the corner. So that means you have to probably go through some mountains to actually go through the mountains and all that to build a train system. But yes, from one of those areas, because you got like, don't get me to fibbing, but I'm going to say something like that, up in Canada, and if we was able to have that train system meet up into that area, come down, like going down 15, and, maybe have some other train connections, and how that 15 goes down on one side, going through Idaho and Iowa. I think that's Colorado, coming down from Colorado, going into Nevada and Arizona, then that's going, is it Arizona? Then that's going down to Mexico, then from Mexico, go to Guatemala, Nicaragua, going all the way down to Argentina. And, of course, having connecting, train systems, from other areas so that, people could catch it or meet up with that train system. I think it's Shishwin or something, yeah. Or, anyway, something like that. Anyway, people, I'm just jabbering. Being hopeful. Hey, we got some employment, huh? We could get that job, huh? Who's that buster, huh? Who did that, huh? Oh, they hiding on the back there, huh? Oh, I have to play that tonight. Anyway, good night, people. Shaggy Prius, Irene Ratliff. Please visit our website, www.streetmeet.biz and www.meetup.com/streetmeet. Yes, we're on Ladette. Okay, so we're working on that. Everything was like, well, what have you done? I'm like, I know that's right. Let me know. We're trying to create premium products, okay? So just FYI for people who have premium products. I said premium, okay? Okay. As long as you know that. That too. Okay, so this is my avenue. And yes, I know, that's the kingdom. Yes, it's me. All right, 678-334-3409. Listeners, I don't know, 646 something. Or you can call me direct, 678-334-3409, Irene Ratliff with Street Meet Company. Yes, we are a community organization. Street Meet, the point, just talks about community affairs. And yes, here it is, our effort to ecosystem. What are you doing? I know that's right. Street Meet, the point, keeping you posted and informed on everything. Good night, people. www.streetmeet.biz.